Okay, we're up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Doki-Doki Literature Club. We're here with the squad. We got the Nomads. We got Justin.
Heyo.
Then we got Lord Palpatine. No, kidding.
Idiot!
Nah, I was just trying to make a joke from last video for all our viewers.
Okay.
Relax. And we got me, Cole.
Okay, so just a little bit of background info here. Cole and I have played through this game entirely.
100%.
We know all the endings. We've done it all. Justin is completely blind here.
Wait, Yusuf, game volume too loud. Just turn it down.
Oh, okay. Good. Thank you. We're still saying things up.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So let us know in the chat if this is good volume before we continue on.
Yeah. So yeah, Justin hasn't even seen anything about this game. He doesn't even know what it's about besides what we told him. It's just a dating sim. So
More down.
More down? Okay. Let's bring up ours.
Okay, so how's this, guys? Better? Or,
We good? More down?
Actually, yeah, right there is good.
There?
That's good. Yep.
Okay.
Anyways,
Sorry.
sorry for that technical issue. We spent way too long
Yeah.
setting this up. Anyways, so yeah, as Yusuf said, this is a completely blind Let's Play for Justin. He has nothing at all about the game, whereas me and Yusuf know everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to do what some YouTubers do. Rather than only having one person voice all the characters, we're going to have him play as the protagonist, and then me and Yusuf will be supporting cast.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be going through and just basically getting his reactions as we play the game. So with that,
So before we do anything,
sorry.
before we actually start,
I'm gonna eat
I
pieces of
want
sushi.
to ask you yourself before we actually play. What do you think you're in store for? Like, I want to see where your mindset is right now.
I honestly don't know. I think this is like, this kind of looks like the, what they show for like a regular life kind of anime type thing. Like that's really all I'm looking at, like your normal everyday school kind of thing. Like I'm not expecting anything like super crazy, though the creepy pink-haired lady is very terrifying to me.
All right, just based off the initial, before we start, just one last thing. But you already judged one of the characters. What do you think about the other three?
The girl in the back kind of looks like your typical shy girl.
Okay.
Like, not really very outgoing. The other two look like your main protag girls. Like, just really happy and, I don't want to say flouncy, but just kind of like that.
All right.
They're just really happy and
Okay.
sometimes
With that,
serious.
let's jump into the gameplay.
Yeah, we'll give you the controls.
Oh, God.
And as we're doing that, we're gonna be eating sushi. We got a lot of food set up for this Let's Play.
Okay.
Just that?
Yeah.
Just something cutesy.
I'm
I thought
I'm
you
just
put
doing
something
that.
cutesy.
I'm just doing that. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay, so this is just like any normal opening. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, that felt weird. That was right on my arm, bud.
By the way, we're very
overslept again.
We're very cringeworthy people. You'll get.
God
to
help me now.
But I got you this time.
Maybe That's
Not
me.
you.
Oh. Sorry.
Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait
Yusu's
for you.
getting way too into the role.
Yes.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Justin.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something.
Oof, rejected.
Fine.
Hmm.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have... What? Oh. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean out if you want... I can... Whatever.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Wow. We cross the street together and make our way to the school.
Oh, don't worry,
To
Brandon.
school.
You got multiple hours of this. Buddy.
I'm so screwed. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Justin...
God, this is creepy as hell.
Sorry.
I'm not getting any sleep tonight. Holy.
Oh God, I'm doomed. I'm so doomed.
I could drop the voice if you want.
Just
No,
say
keep on
normal,
doing it.
because
It's
it's
for the
too
video.
creepy.
Have you decided on the club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm pretty sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sawyer likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Wow. Okay
So
then.
me, basically, in a nutshell.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Well, at least promise me you'll try a little.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Because she's an anime cute little girl.
Touche.
Like,
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Oh, okay. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. At least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sounds like me during high school. Clubs. Sawyer wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
hello!
Sayori?
That's gonna be on my nightmare.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I have a bad feeling about this entire thing. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spaced out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Mimi?
Sawyer is the
That's my
vice
name.
president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
That sounds like me, just stopping by for a cupcake. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
You want me to do it? I'll do. You can do the last one. I'll do this one too.
You want to do Yuri and...
Yuri and Sayori.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll do the other two?
Sure.
Yeah. Welcome to the Literacy Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
This is very weird. Why did she have such a deep voice? Oh my god.
You sound like you just took a lot of
That's terrifying.
You're like, oh, hey there.
Oh my god.
It's me, Yuri. How's it going?
God,
Maybe you should
damn.
You do this one. I'll take the two
Sure.
high-fish ones.
I'll restart
Oh,
that.
wonderful.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
That's creepier than mine.
But it's at least higher pitch.
Yeah, it seems a lot more feminine than yours.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Me?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill that atmosphere.
I can already tell I won't like you.
Also, we're gonna see how long it takes until Issa loses his voice.
Yeah, this is starting to hurt.
Mine is going into about the half-hour mark.
Ah, Justin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Slide to the
Although
DMs.
their voices
Slide to
have
the DMs. It's you.
Oh, sorry.
Lying, you fool.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her. She gets a little moody.
By the way, if you
Sorry,
make a cringe compilation about this video, make it like 98% of the video.
Yeah, it's all
Every
him.
other has
It's all
editing
him.
skills.
Sayori says that says it quietly to my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Oh wait, I want to hide the webcam for now.
Okay.
It's
Ow.
covering
Ow.
Yuri right now.
Ow.
No, just move it to the bottom right.
Bottom right?
Bottom right. Just make it so it doesn't cover the text box. Sorry, more technical issues. Shouldn't
Yep.
be too long.
Ooh,
No, bottom
move it.
right. Bottom right,
Oh,
and make it
okay.
smaller. So it doesn't take up the whole text box. Yeah, like that's
Down there.
That's good for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right, and we should be back. Oh,
We moved.
we're moving.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Damn it! I can't eat my sushi now. All right.
Wah, wah.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
Oh, no, chopstick. Chopstick down. Man down. No, when you stab it into the sushi, that's cruelty. What the heck?
Read your line, you damn fool.
I was thinking about changing my line a little bit. Well, let's go with whatever for now. That's right. It's great to see you again, Justin.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Doesn't that hurt her back?
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Justin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Okay, before you go, Ben put in the chat, time to play a game. Every time you guys laugh at Yusa's voice, he takes a drink. He's gonna be drunk in about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be drunk before
And
the
anyone
half
else who would
an
like
hour-
to join
hour
this
mark.
game, while we're going, go on ahead. And if you're under the drinking age, try taking shots of
Water or
pop and see how long it takes until you
Need to use
crash from
water.
caffeine. Or milk if you're really young.
Oh, you skipped a line.
That's,
Oh, was
that's
it?
you.
Whoops.
You're not Suki.
I know, but you
Oh,
skipped
sorry,
it. Anyways.
sorry.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica, and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the classroom where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet.
Before we keep on going, by the way, if your voice starts to hurt Yusa from doing all the voice, you can switch over. We can switch over between Natsuki. And
Okay.
Yeah. I still feel awkward, so I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil
Sorry.
off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Actually, I'm gonna change. my
Sayori
voice a
grabs
little
the first one, then Monica, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full, and it already
Sorry, can I do that again?
bit. Oh no.
Oh god, he's going method acting.
Oh no.
It's delicious!
I mean, you
That
can
is no
eat a
proper
cupcake,
way
you
to
can
eat
a
sushi.
I don't think it works the same way.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I.
Haven't heard this somewhere before.
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
That was me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
I thought I was Yuri's.
No.
Oh, now it's mine. All right.
Yeah, now it's yours.
All right, that was just me just like having a temporary stroke. All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Anytime I have a stroke or we laugh at Yusuf, take a drink, by the way.
Yeah. That'll be like a great drinking game. Monica.
That's me. Sorry, I was just trying. I'm
Yeah,
trying
no,
to think of a better voice because I thought mine was just so generic. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
I mean, Monica is kind of generic looking.
I was trying to make her sound more like a star, like like a basic.
The popular girl?
Like basic white girl, like
The Idol.
like I only drink caramel macchiatos at Starbucks. Those type of girls.
You said that so smoothly. I can't help but wonder.
I am secretly a white girl. Yes. You found out. Yuri's reaction just points at everything about that.
So basically, you're playing the opposite of white girls.
No, I'm playing the same as white girls, but this is by disguise.
He's saying he's a white girl pretending not to be a white girl pretending to be a white girl.
But as actually a brown guy disguised as a white girl.
Whatever. This is getting too meta. Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Oh, god damn it. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
Oh god fucking damn it.
Method acting. Method acting. Be one with the character.
No, you're shot down. So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed pretty happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I also had a voice crack halfway through that. Every time I voice crack, take a shot.
You just want anyone watching
Yes,
drunk?
I want everybody drunk. The world needs to be drunk, Yusuf.
No.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club?
Okay, I want to say this right now.
Yeah?
I don't know why I've noticed this, but now it's really bothering me. You didn't capitalize the J in Justin.
Really? You just noticed that?
So it's bothering me now.
Tilted.
It's just...
Triggered. Trigger alert.
Whatever. It was just... Whatever. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
I feel like I'm not getting a sushi break anytime soon.
No, you're not.
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing at the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. My voice is starting to get low again. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
She's starting to
Yuri
sound
also
like
nods in
Mickey Mouse.
agreement.
Oh, it's right there!
Oh, it's me! Nice. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Monica, Yuri knows that they are secretly Mickey Mouse.
Then I'm surprised you aren't. There aren't more people in this club yet. It must have been hard to start a new club. This sounds.
You could. That's my line.
Yeah, I know.
Ah. Every time somebody tries to speak on somebody else's line, take a drink.
Cool.
Stop
could
trying
put
to
it
get
that
the
way.
viewer drunk. Stop trying to get the.
Fine. Every
viewers
time
drunk.
somebody talks over somebody, you have to do a push-up. Get fit, people. I already said my line. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all their efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Take a shot. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Everybody in the comments, put in the
Such
timestamp that this is and tell us how many shots you've already taken.
Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Justin, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'll mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. That was freaky.
Right?
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
Smooth.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim around of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
So she's a Harry Potter fan.
What?
Yuri.
Oh, sorry. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to.
Yeah,
at that minimal level. At the minimal level.
I've read something that involves words on a piece of paper.
I guess that magazine counted.
Kind of
At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Eh.
Really, I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I'm having a conversation myself. Guess you
He
could say
did it a
that.
few minutes ago.
I just said that.
I apologize.
But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
This girl is scaring me a bit.
What?
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Just the
Maybe
horror
it's
thing.
just the voice.
Yeah, it's mainly the voice that's creeping me out.
Ugh, I hate horror. Okay, I was.
You go, girl.
I was swallowing there.
You go, girl. You
Hey,
can. Oh, what's that?
Well, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. That's terrifying. Oh gosh, she's one of these.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What?
Say what?
Say what? What gives you that idea?
The hair.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were looking on. You were working.
Try again.
Enunciate.
Take two. It It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Sorry. There you go.
Don't say it out loud. And give me that back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is so cute, as you are.
Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands over her shoulders.
Ah,
I'm just gonna... Okay.
that's too relatable. The forever alone moment where you're like,
You gotta hug yourself
guys.
because I'm the same person, right?
Good job today.
Sorry, I have to prepare the voice.
I'm not cute.
Okay. My ears are safe. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Oh, why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I can relate to that.
That was very manly.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Deep.
Oh my god.
That's deep.
Deep.
Deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
She looks like she just ate something terrible. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
No poems for you.
And stay off the crack.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Huh? Wait, no. Wait. We have to do it all at once. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. What do we? From now on, what do we do when there's a ... We shouldn't just do when every single one person doesn't go ... We should do something unique every time there's a...
Try to mimic a sound you think the picture is trying to do.
Like the character?
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
What? Natsuki and Yuri look quietly at Monica.
That was my line, you fool. Okay.
Listen, you were too busy laughing.
Oh, hush.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
This does not bode well.
That way, everyone is even.
Well, are you not a poet? You're
No,
not a great bard?
Do I look like a bard?
Not answering that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sorry.
Ow!
Hang on, let me just recover from that shock for a second.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Justin?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any actual decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
With a bunch of girls staring at you, yeah.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
What? But. I'm sorry. I thought.
Justin.
Natsuki had like a hairball or something.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sawyer wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
If you guys need counseling,
Come on! I was gonna do it.
Don't even try
I was gonna do it. You beat me to it.
No. Hey.
You really did scare us for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
You don't
You
fuck
are
with the
always.
cupcakes. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks.
By the way, every time she
guess.
turns, I'm gonna do a sudden jerk.
I don't know. Just go.
That's
Oh,
my back. Oh, my back.
Like, it would really hurt.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Don't drink and drive. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
Only you can stop force fires.
Yeah, okay, Smokey.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
What? Justin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Not very well. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at myself.
I can-
The replay next
Yeah. I can really impress the... Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Or their food.
Oh, me.
Hey, Justin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore. Because she always had to stay... Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us departed the club room to make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And oh,
You clicked that a bit
Oops.
too early.
my bad.
It's time to write a poem.
Okay, I'm gonna use this moment to like take a little break.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, it's a little mini game.
This will be fun.
I'm gonna drink some miso soup while you do that. And maybe interact with the chat that's still here.
Shut up.
Oh, by the way, something you'll know. Choose your favorite word that you want for your poem. Choose your first one. And after you click one, look at the characters on the left.
Ah.
For those of you who haven't known already, we're basically doing a mukbang while playing Doki Doki. We have a whole bunch of sushi, miso soup, assorted vegetables with that came with our dishes. We've also got bubble tea. We're just basically having a mukbang while playing Doki-Doki.
So, did you explain to him how it works?
I gave him a hint, but I didn't give him the full thing. I basically told him every presses a word to look at the characters on the left.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten a lot of her so far. I don't know why.
So, I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's, you're making a poem. Every word you choose, it tells you which girl likes that word most.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna plug in the charger into mine again.
Alright.
Laptop again. See if I can find it.
It's here.
Yeah, can you just unplug it there? I'm gonna see if I can move the attention first. Just so I don't have to move the laptop.
Sure, but when I need charge, I'll have to put it back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, does that fit for me? Not reach. Ooh, it reaches.
Jeez, that got brighter. I like flower.
Okay.
Hey, what's an RVT?
A what?
An RVT career.
No idea.
Well, I mean, now I sort of know, but there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, last one. Cool. Almost back at chatting duty.
But I'm chatting in real life.
Are you going to a literature club? Do you have a friend named Monica?
No, I don't think so.
Speaking of Monica.
Alright, they can wait.
They can wait. This is more important.
Hi again, Justin.
I never noticed this, but her eyes are actually really sparkly.
Oh, wait, I forgot to do the... Glad to see you didn't run away from us. I'm gonna haunt your dreams.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Justin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Eh.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
I really do not like this girl.
Sarah
So
told
far.
me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Eh?
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you sure have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
What was with that? Look, that was creepier than anything I did yet.
Ha! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's literature!
And there goes the ear again. Stop doing that!
Tell her to stop yelling.
Can't punt a computer. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't worry, guys. Justin always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I'm not having fun so far.
He helped me with busy work without even asking.
Guess who just got a girl's number? This guy. Let's go. I'm doing real life stuff as they're playing this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man. Whatever works, right?
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sorry, that's just because you're Your room is so messy, it's distracting.
By the way, the further and further we get in this game, the more I'm gonna make Yuri sound like ASMR.
Oh, wonderful. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
Yes, we were too.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'm gonna murder you in your sleep. I mean, I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Justin can become good friends too?
Help.
Sayori. Drink, take a shot, do a push-up, do something.
Sayori.
We knew this would happen eventually.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Do you need a drink, by the way, Yusuf?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's nothing, really.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Like always?
By the way, Yuri has hair goals.
That is very...
Fabulous hair.
Yeah.
Fabulous locks.
And not just style, but color, too. That's like...
Yeah,
the best
that actually is
purple
a
you
really
can
nice
get.
purple.
Yeah.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
By the way, Justin, if you want to take a food break at some point, one of us can cover your voice if you want.
That's alright. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter whatever it is.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it.
She's
if
not a weak little orphan or anything. She's shy.
She's shy. That's some ways of
Yeah, you're making her sound feeble.
It's better than what you gave her initially. Hey, Sayori.
Big manly Sayori. Hey, wait for me.
That's the voice I gave Yuri.
I don't like this. Sayori is Batman in this universe.
Confirmed.
Wait, sorry, Yuri. I meant to say Yuri. Shit. Yeah,
Okay.
I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
We don't have a book to pull out, so we don't read.
I mean, there's the Vampire Slayer movies over there.
I pull out a bag of chips.
Okay, continue.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want.
Aww.
I won't lie, that is actually a very cute portrait.
Aww.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
You could have just went, whew. That's what they normally do. Just saying.
That's what it is. It's not
Also,
for that.
read. Another Dragon Ball show we didn't know was actually a thing. Read your line.
She just says that as you're like,
What?
The screen attacks you.
It's like, hey, how are you enjoying that? Out the window.
All right.
Well,
Stay the freaking line.
You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Mana to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a very cheery conversation over in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried into a book.
Take a shot.
And
is the stream fine?
It just had to buffer for a second.
Okay.
I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance.
I probably need the charger in 20 minutes, by the way. Give or take.
Okay, we'll keep pushing it back and forth.
Alright. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but feeling a little too tired to read.
Okay.
This guy's so lazy. What the hell? Read the book.
Read the goddamn book.
Exactly.
Take that book.
I
And
could
read
probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
it. Well, we can't give up.
Clicking.
Yeah.
So I can eat.
Yeah, give this man a break. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. I just
Bullshit.
look really weird at the end of that.
How?
The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Cause this is
Thriller time. Sorry.
Perfect segue.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Eh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event.
Litter what now?
I can't say it and keep the voice at the same time.
Litter what now? You trying to litter? That ain't cool. Save Mother Nature.
So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know?
I am sorry if there's any high school girls listening to this. This is not how I think you guys sound like.
We're not generalizing girls.
Nope. Mm-mm.
We're just not good at voices, and we only have a select few we can choose from, so apologies.
And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare for her to deliberate like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, don't you think food will do the trick?
Oh, well, what kind?
Well, I guess we could...
What a,
Cupcakes!
Good thinking.
I have a scary feeling I know where this is going.
You're gonna cook cupcakes? You're gonna make
Cupcake party!
Yeah.
Monica?
Natsuki would love to do that.
Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly!
Oh, how are we still on day one already? Jesus.
Technically, this is day 2.
No,
That wasn't why
Yeah.
you suggested it. Well, I did like half Monica, half Yuri for a second there.
Yeah.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Bullshit. Eh?
Cupcakes it is, then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her.
Aww.
Cupcakes! Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. By the way, I'm speaking just because he's chewing. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life.
I love the nice background we have here.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Do I just keep on eating and I can just cover, or are you getting it?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
By the way, everyone that's still in the chat, let us know if there's any tech issues or not. If
Mhm.
there is any, let us know in the next 5 minutes or so. I'll check in chat within that time span.
Whoa, close.
That is way too close. Whoa! Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision.
TMI, 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 TMI.
I nearly fall out of my chair.
Aw. You know, you weren't sitting on the couch.
Ah!
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that.
It's all your fault.
This isn't the napping club.
Oh shit. Got you.
Wait, does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
No, my Gundam 00!
You'll need to get used to it.
Say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Teehee.
There's no T there.
I know, but
It's supposed to be T-he, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't put the T there.
Yeah, want.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
I'm calling lies, but okay. That's not very convincing.
You're like, you are the character here.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
Really? Because I've counted 3. I knew it!
I knew it.
Come
Do
on.
No.
At least give me a benefit of the doubt.
You know how weird this would be if Palpatine was the main character? It's like I don't know if I
Young
want to join the
Chief
church.
Palpatine.
I don't know if I want to join the Doki-Doki Literature Club. Do it. It's just all the girls doing that. Do it.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
Use some extra battery.
Not like that!
45 minutes to full charge.
Okay, I'm like nearing 20%. I might need to snag it for a bit.
Okay. Actually, do you mind going on your phone? So we can, just so the stream can keep going.
Well, I need to charge that soon, anyways. So I need to charge both regardless.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god,
always
I look terrible.
You just keep on.
Okay, we'll keep
I'll
going.
snag it for a little bit.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over around here.
Is it? Like, is it really?
No, you look fine. You look gorgeous, darling.
Why, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten that
You
out.
are not going to do that.
Why do you think I literally had my hand this far away from your head?
He's just gonna slam you into the desk. That's what he's gonna do.
Man,
He's
you
gonna,
really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that.
Oh, am I not in frame?
There's
Yikes.
more than just your hair. There's more than just your hair. Look at your brow. It isn't straight either.
Oh.
Oh, bow. My bad. Looked like brow from where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, shutting up. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here.
TMI.
I don't see it.
It's white on white.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to see anyway.
Then how's the character see it?
Because
It's an
I'm-
anime character. They can see everything.
Yes, exactly. He's your basic anime pro tag kun. He can do anything. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Okay, I would have at least gotten like a piece of paper or something, but I mean the finger works fine.
But nobody would even notice that.
That's breaking.
That's
the
what I'm
fourth wall.
saying that. I'm saying
breaking
no
the
one would
fourth wall.
notice it.
No one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you.
Well, this guy's a jerk.
Fortunately, I don't care about that.
I'll be back. If there's any voices that go on while I'm gone, just do them for me.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Low blow, man. Low blow.
Hey, I don't mean it.
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Cool pose.
Alrighty then. That's a very interesting camera angle.
What? You're just doing up her shirt.
I know, but just a camera angle is what I'm talking about.
You don't like seeing the boob this close up?
Not really.
No?
I don't like the color.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful.
By the way,
The button might come off.
I could hear
Okay.
your voice, Yusuf, from the other end of the house.
Wow.
Am I that loud?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
Yeah, say it's your line.
Okay, that's awkward. Okay. Sorry.
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud!
Do you want me to close the door, by the way? Dude, your door to the basement's open. Do you want me to close that?
That's fine. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
And she puts it right back.
Phew. That's so much better.
I literally did up like 4 buttons. What the hell?
And she undid them again.
Damn it, woman! I did something nice for you, and what do? You undo it! Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that?
That's it.
Oh, you.
Take a shot.
What kind
Take
of
a shot.
logic is that?
Ben, if you're still in the chat, how much shots have you taken right now?
And
It's probably
why
upwards
are
of
you
20.
saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Oh, that's adorable.
I'm not gonna be your butler, woman.
That's adorable, though, isn't it?
Kind of?
In a weird,
Very weird way, yeah.
weird way of thinking.
Like your normal Japanese love thing. Or, sorry, anime. Anime love thing. Not... Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up this in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Bullshit! Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Monica saved the awkward.
Okay, everyone.
Just that... Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Justin, I can't wait to read yours.
Oh no. Yeah, same. I flail around. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away, to retrieve her poem.
Again, you are this character.
I am so this character. Oh my god.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Shit.
No.
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Let's be real. Have any of us actually written good poems? I haven't. I'm bad.
I wrote in a book. That's about it.
Yeah,
That's not like published.
I failed every single literacy-based thing in school that involved poems or haikus because I would just write on the paper, "I give up. Don't make me do this."
Okay, I know you said poems, but I heard plums.
Plums?
I'd much rather eat plums than write a poem, to be honest.
Plums are kind of meh.
Yeah, but it's better than me trying to write a poem and then just getting so frustrated I'm just like, fuck this. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Ah. This is gonna be one of those things. Let me just... Shit.
What do you think?
Sorry, what? Who you sharing with?
I honestly don't know who to go for first.
Well, before you choose, what's been your impression of all the girls so far?
I mean, Sayori's just like your basic best friend character. Natsuki is...
You said you didn't like her?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Natsuki so far. Yuri seems nice. And, I mean, then there's just Monica. I have no real good or bad feelings about Monica. So I guess I should just go for Yuri first.
Alright. My turn to do voice acting.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. That's actually a good deduction. I can trust her opinion to be fair. I don't think I can trust any of these people to be fair.
Hey. Hey.
Do you make that sound when you're reading something?
Yuri stares at the poem.
Hey, anybody can make a weird noise when they're...
A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. So sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
It's not bad, isn't it?
It's a piece of shit, I mean, what?
Thank you for being so honest, Yuri. But he could have been a bit nicer about it if I do say so.
I guess it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No.
Liar.
Did I just raise my voice?
You didn't raise your voice
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
at all. Aw.
Which is the exact opposite of what her character model is doing right now. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though, that fucking bitch.
Wow.
Biased? How? Yeah, I never knew you could say such mean words. Damn, Yuri.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
No, you really shouldn't. Bad Yuri. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Your poem?
Poem?
Your poem?
What's a
Your
poem?
poem? Your
What's a
poem?
poem?
Can I read your poem?
What's a poem? What kind of fruit is a poem?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. I'll read it in her voice, by the way.
Yuri smiles dreamily. Dreamily? Yeah, dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost Under the Light. Oh, I can barely read it from here. Let me get closer. No, chopstick. Chopstick. It's down again. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I will. I'm sorry I had such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
I think we were thinking that it wasn't horrible. That's probably the best handwriting anybody's ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But it took you
Almost as if it was a font. Typed out perfectly.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Well, I don't read. I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, ... Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Justin.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. I sound a little like Bob Ross right now, don't I?
A little bit, yeah.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And so, to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's very impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember. Sorry, I got distracted. I saw Bob Ross emotes in the chat. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
For what?
1, 2, 3.
All right. Let's get her done and over with. Ow.
Oh.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, I know, that's you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
What's that supposed? That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me.
Rich girl.
It's not like I said it was bad.
Mm.
It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Oh, that's you again? Sorry. I'm
So
looking at the text.
basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
Try it, little girl. I'll pass.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's
not you.
Yeah, no. That wasn't me.
Ouch. No, that actually hurt.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Don't try and strain yourself too hard.
Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Alright, so I'm still reading it?
Yeah.
Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't even gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all I cannot read.
Sophisticated?
Oh, sophisticated and stuff. So people didn't even take my writing seriously. But isn't
the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but that then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Hmm.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Though in real life, I would have. Alright. Oh, damn it.
You want high-pitched
Do you want highly energetic girl, or do you want highly, confident?
Yeah, confidence or...
Let's get Monica just out of the way.
Alright,
We'll have
time to put my
Sayori
phone away.
Yep.
Hi, Justin. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better... I'm holding this thought for a long time. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Well, then, if that's the case, can we move to a different room?
It's the same room every time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a club room, right?
We have been here for the past 2 hours.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, or that was Yuri's voice. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? I went
It's-
British there for a second.
You kind of looks
Yeah.
British, I guess.
I can't do a British
It's
accent at all. So I'm
kind of
shocked.
embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Break
Got
my
to do
back.
the thing. Yeah, you're supposed
Oh.
to break your back, remember?
Don't worry, Justin. We're all little bears today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. You go, girl. I like this one.
There.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? You can take the charger now if you want to sit it. I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of thoughts in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounded like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
What?
Oh, you pressed it. No, you.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
Okay, here.
Yeah,
Panic,
sorry.
panic, everybody panic.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, well, since we're here, let's save.
Yeah, might as well. Sorry.
You actually never played around with the text. Everything's fine?
Yeah, we're fine. Just go back to the game. Oh God, that's so.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends
Shit.
up being more similar than you think. All the characters just like bugged out, just like the whole time as you all test.
Ah, shit.
So I think that's
Makes
the
you
kind of
wonder-
vibe. Oh yeah, what?
Makes you wonder what they would do if you closed the game.
Ah, that's terrifying. You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Bitch.
Ahem.
What?
You have to break your back, numbnuts.
Oh, God, fucking damn
Hey, it's a thing. You said you would. I'm just
Did
saying.
say I would.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
You really do. It's like you have the same voice actor or something.
Wait, I'm not good at voices.
Just kidding around.
But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things, too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little, either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. Take a shot, do a push-up, drink some milk, do all the things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Listen, Monica just really knows what you're thinking sometimes.
It's very weird like that. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's your exact thoughts.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's
Okay then.
thinking emoji.
Yeah.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So, don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Or do you? Ah-ha-ha!
You made her sound like a
She's
witch.
scary now.
How's she scary?
Just
How's she scary?
the way that he's making her out
Oh,
to be.
okay. Sorry, I thought
Fine,
she
I'll
was.
do-
It's the same with Yuri.
Sorry, I'll do the Monica thing more happily.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you like to read my poem now?
Thank you. That's true.
Which ones? We have so many.
Let's start with the salt and vinegar.
Sorry.
And we'll...
You touched me on marshmallow.
All right, you have to catch this in your mouth on stream. Ready?
Okay.
Oh, I was so close.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we actually recorded him choking on a marshmallow and dying.
And we have it on stream.
It was an accident, sir. We have proof.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Oh, God. Hole in...
Wow. Must clear the throat.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll ever know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching further into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? I also went way too fast when speaking. I sounded like a train.
That's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right kind of person to ask for feedback.
Aha! It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
The way you wrote it sounded like somebody punched a hole in your wall. It started
Listen, those
looking through
construction workers don't know how to do their job.
Alrighty then.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Why do I feel like this just came out of a Pokemon game? Like, just that one line. It sounds like something that they'd write in Pokemon.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel and like, comment, and subscribe. Alright.
I've shown it to everybody except Sayori. Who should I show my poem to next? Maybe Yuri. She hasn't seen it yet.
Actually, you know what? I think you haven't seen your own poem yet. Maybe you should show yourself.
I haven't.
I know.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Justin!
Liar.
I think maybe I'm gonna go close the door now. People don't think you're insane.
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Okay then. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why.
You're the most confusing woman I've ever met.
Because I have
no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know?
Sure.
So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Justin's poem.
No shit, my name's right on the thing!
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm just really happy just that you wrote the one.
Mm.
It just reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Justin. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Deep down, you're not that bad a person. Not a horrible person at all.
You've obviously never seen me play GTA 5.
Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay!
Where's the sake? I need a drink.
Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to read her poem in this voice.
Do you want me to grab
Don't worry,
your
it's
water?
really bad at it. I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine.
Huh.
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That last line! I'm not mad! I love breakfast! Oh, God. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait till the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
I knew it!
Well,
Oh, sorry.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
don't be mean. I tried my best.
You have breakfast at the last line.
Breakfast.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. We've all seen you when you're cranky. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget.
Sure you won't.
And I'm gonna write the best poem
Pokemon.
ever.
You can write Pokemon?
Oh my god.
I want that Pokemon!
You know Pikachu?
Am I?
By the way, who wants the last piece of sushi?
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Yeah, do you want that one? I don't think I'm gonna eat it.
Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Except Mary Sayori's. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch over